How to handle troubles. I want to show you what the Bible has to say about that, because no other book like the Bible knows human nature and has the answer that you and I need to be free from troubles, to live in peace and joy. What would you do if you were Jacob and you escaped from one enemy and another enemy was coming your way within hours of each other? Do you remember Laban chasing Jacob to kill him? God had to stop Laban from harming Jacob. And after that, who comes against him? His own brother, Esau, with 400 men. He wasn't exactly coming to say, hello, how you doing? He came with hostility in his heart. Now, the Lord had said to Jacob, he said, go back to Bethel. But he doesn't obey God. Instead, he goes to Shechem. And when he gets to Shechem, his girl, Dinah, was raped by the prince of that area. Later, we find out that his children begin to serve false gods. That's all in the Bible. And the Lord has to come back to say, please go to Bethel. This is where I want you to go. Because he didn't listen to God. He went to the wrong place, gets in trouble. So often people are in trouble because they're not in the place where God wants them. He would not have had a problem with his own daughter getting raped had he gone to Bethel. He would not have had a problem with his children looking to false gods had he been in Bethel. Finally, he had to wake up and say, you know what, let's go to Bethel where we should be in the first place, and let's take all those gods and all the earrings. And he buried all that and kept it in Shechem. So now, after God had just set him free from Laban, sends his angels to comfort him and to strengthen him, now fear takes over again. And it says, and he was greatly afraid, not just afraid. Verse 7, he was greatly afraid and distressed. So he really forgets all about the promises of God at this point. And then he prays. So that was the best thing he did. He turned into his fear into a prayer. Let's look at what he says. And I think through that prayer, you're going to see some amazing things. He said, O God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, the Lord which said to me, return to your country, to your kindred, and I will deal well with you. So I think the first thing we have to do is remember the covenant we have with God and call upon the Lord who made that covenant with us. But look what was the second thing that Jacob says. This is verse 10. I'm not worthy of the least of your mercies, of all the truth which you have showed to your servant. Here he acknowledged his own weakness, his utter lack of strength. That's number 2. And now he makes his request. He says, deliver me, verse 11. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, because I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and kill us all. He makes his request. But then he throws himself on the promise. He said, Lord, you said, verse 12, Lord, you said, I will surely do thee good. I will make your seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitudes. So these 4 things are so important. Lord, you made a covenant with me. Lord, there's nothing in me that I can look to. Lord, here's my problem. I'm making that request. And Lord, I want to remind you about your promise. You do that, and those problems will start to fall apart by themselves. Because that's what happened there. So today, remember what I told you. Please, God made a covenant with us. He is not going to forget the covenant. We may forget the covenant. But when those troubles come, it's time to remember the covenant. And then you say, Lord, I have no ability, I have no strength in me. When those troubles come, you cannot depend on your own strength and self. There's nothing in you can look for to help you. You make your request now to the Lord, and you throw yourself upon his word and let him do